Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse says that the truth is out after legal documents get unsealed in the Xrp lawsuit. So, truth is out. Those 2012 documents were not good for the SEC. They were not good at all. Because Ripple received legal advice from the law firms Perkins Coie on the same issue 8 years earlier, according to legal expert. And so, where to, right? Where to from here? Well, I think the biggest thing that people aren't going to see coming is that this one will be the only one in America that will have legal clarity. No other in the top 100 will have the legal clarity that XRP will have. What that is going to do to the markets and how big, large, humongous whales, how much XRP they're going to be scooping up, it's going to be phenomenal. Now, why in the last 3 months we've had more accumulation of XRP than the last 5 years? You have to ask yourself, because these are the numbers, these are the facts. And the reason is because that legal clarity is coming. Now, it's not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but you do know that I do tell you how it is. And moves like the moves that have been happening lately in terms of accumulation of XRP, to me signal that people high above know something that we don't. That is that a settlement or a win is coming. But it's coming on Ripple's terms. And that is the most important part. Now, what Brad has said and how it's come out on the internet, when Brad speaks, obviously it travels far and wide, and so many people have taken to the internet and so many articles have been reshared and made public after the statements that he's made. Because they are powerful statements. The truth is out. Ripple, as an organization, did everything within their power to make sure that they were compliant. And the SEC just came out 8 years later and said, actually, nah, you're a security now. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Now, I know some of you are still a little bit worried when it comes to, are we close to the bottom? Why is the serpent so bullish, I guess, on the fact that we're about to hit the bottom? Well, I've got something that might ease your mind. What we're looking at here is that every time an invasion was coming, right at the peak of, there's about to be an invasion, the markets tanked. And when the markets tanked, look what happens afterwards though. They are pretty significant spikes that occur very sharply. I mean, that is a sharp turn of events to the upside. I mean, all four of them. The Iraq War, the Crimean Crisis, the Gulf War, maybe the Vietnam War, wasn't as bullish, like it sort of steady went up. But that's what I think is happening here. I don't think there's going to be any war. And again, it's just my opinion. I keep having to reiterate that it's just one person's opinion, but my opinion is that there's not going to be anything. There's not going to be anything at all. And I like this. I like this a lot. And I do think that we are reached the bottom. Now, I was very happy that my, 68-cent signal so far is working a dream. Like, I mean, I couldn't have picked it better. Like what we did, 68 to 9.7 was the lowest that we've been, and ever since then we've been going up. Now, we will talk about prices and all that in a few moments, but just want to make you guys understand that if there's one thing to take away, is that what the news is telling you and what is actually happening out there in the world are two different things. That's probably the biggest lesson to learn out of this whole 2.5 years that we've had of pandemic and what is going on right now. What the news is telling you and what is actually happening are two different worlds. But that's just my 2 cents. Now, why did we have that crash that occurred? Simple, more fear. More fear about, a potential war. That's why. Now, it's interesting when, financial analysts make predictions and, I read this, this particular Tom that created this particular article spoke about price predictions and what can we expect in 2022. And, it goes into quite a lot of detail. And, for someone who's perhaps hasn't heard about XRP or wants to know in a very small, compact blog size, it's probably pretty good. But then it starts to talk about price action, all that, and completely forgets about the on-demand liquidity hub, all the things all the partnerships that Ripple have got up to, and all it basically talks about is just price. But the price of today. And that is the wrong way to look at XRP. I mean, if we looked at XRP just based on its last 5 years of what it's done, like you would, talk about in 2026, it could reach $4.76. If you just looked at what's been happening the last 5 years, right? I mean, it hasn't hit an all-time high since 2018. Then I can see how this guy came up with a $4.76 AUD by 2030. But it's my opinion that this guy's out of his mind because he did the research on XRP, but he went deeper into all the partnerships, all the relationships, the liquidity hub. Like, it's just incredible, right? I mean, how it can be underestimated. So underestimated. That's XRP in 2022. So underestimated. Now, XRP also, there's a pretty good chance SEC will lose all merits. So it's heating up. We knew it was heating up. It's about to get a lot more. And I think, we're going to get our way, which I am very, very excited about. The XRPO has announced the grants Wave 2 awards on the recent winners over the applications that were put into these particular grants. It's pretty cool. Check it out. There's some amazing projects that are going to be built on XRPL. But this was the Brad Garlinghouse tweet that came out. Go check it out. He talks about, the truth is out for everyone to read. It's really cool. Now, I think what we've got going on at the moment is an Elliott wave theory triangle pattern. To me, at the moment, the way that the XRP charts are looking, it's really looking like this. Now, I remember learning about these things, and I thought to myself, there's no way that markets follow these particular patterns and we can predict and see in advance. It's like, there's no way. But you know what? There is. Right? It's not accurately going to go exactly the way that the Elliott wave theory was created. But that's how I came up with 68 cents, and it was pretty spot on. Now, in the last 4 hours, this came out. Ripple response to SEC LBRY separately pled a fair notice defense that the SEC did not even ask the court to strike, and which remains pending in that case. The SEC's omission of this fact from its reply application is remarkable. So more updates are coming, once we get a full understanding of what is going on. Obviously, in tomorrow's episode, I'll be telling you more about it, what that's like and what's happening. But there are two scenarios at play, and we have to always acknowledge this. Option number one is the green, where we break out over here now and we start going towards $1.27 pretty fast. There's another option though, and that option that we could go all the way down to 53 cents and then go up. I am personally of the opinion that option number one, the green one, is the one that's likely to happen compared to the red one. But I would be a fool to not consider both. So I'll be keeping my eyes wide open what happens over the next 72 hours. But from whichever way I look at it, it's looking really good. like long term, where we're heading, it's looking so good. Like, I am excited about what is happening. If we get a retest over here and consolidate above $2, here we come. It will come pretty quick too. This is the exciting part. But right now, how do I play it? Well, right now I see that much opportunity of us going up and this little opportunity of us going a little bit further down. If we were to go down, we'd go down to 63 cents. And I think we're going to be heading into the 50s and 55 cents area. Like I said, I keep my eyes open to that idea, but I think I'm more optimistic about going up from here than going down, put it that way. And we will be keeping an eye on, an overlay of 2018 to see how that plays out as well. And could this be what is actually going on? Of course, we'll keep an eye on that. But overall, the journey, the next phase of the XRP cycle is about to begin. We're going to be in it together for one super ride. And if you did learn something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and I look forward to see you on the next one.